It's Sunday, March 21st, and roller coaster season kind of kicks off for us today. Not really today because we're going to Dollywood tomorrow, but we're leaving for the trip. What's that little? There's a little
driving down to Tennessee to go to Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, and we're also going to the Smoky Mountains today. It's like 6:15 in the morning and I'm cold.
It's freezing. It's like, what, 30 degrees? Oh my God, it's so cold.
Yeah,
All right, we've made it a little ways, a few hours away. There's Kings Island. We got a little bit of time before Kings Island opens. Trip taking so long. I'm just kidding. It's not taking long at all. In fact, we're flying.
We are flying.
We already made it to Dollywood.
Not true.
Rode lightning rod 100 times and went back to Cedar Point and rode Steel Vengeance 100 times.
True. But we are a little over 4 hours and we're doing good. We're on track to get there hopefully sooner than later.
Making good time. That's what I care about. Good time. Good time. The Smoky Mountains, and then this is some indoor water park. I don't.
Probably water park resort.
Waterfall resort.
Alright, we're gonna our hotel. We have to wait for our hotel to like get ready.
Our hotel. We're staying at the Hojo, and it was literally right across the street from this Rowdy Bear place that I seen online. That has a
cool on paper.
Has a motorized coaster type thing. I guess it's not really a coaster.
It's a go-kart coaster, and they have like this weird thing. I don't know what it is, but not a mast to be found.
Yeah, not a mast to be found down here. This is.
And Dollywood is good, so looking forward to going to Dollywood.
Milo just told me to drive and we'll hit the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, I mean, and we hit the Smoky Mountains. It's so cool. Like putting my head out the window. Like,
I don't feel like we're in mountains though. Our attempt to go to the Smoky Mountains, I guess it kind of failed because we don't have the time to go actually fully into the smoke. Who knew the Smoky Mountains were so big? Did you know? Howdy y'all from Tennessee. That's that over yonder is the Wax Museum. Can y'all tell we've been in Tennessee too long? All right, it is March 22nd, Monday, and that is Dollywood morning, and we are on our way to Dollywood.
We're trying to ride the greatest roller coaster in the world.
I don't know what he's talking about. He thinks Lightning Rod is the greatest coaster, but Steel Vengeance obviously is.
Turn right on the car.
Oh, right up here, look at this, right lane for Dollywood. All right, we made it through temperature checks and the metal detectors, and now we're waiting in line for them to drop the rope.
And then we can go right.
And then we'll go over to Lightning Rod, which is that way somewhere. All right, so we got our time savers.
Now we're gonna see if.
And they give you a lanyard instead of.
Because the other way is dragging your phone out every time you want to ride, and that could be a pain for some people.
Yeah, especially if my phone dies. Like
yeah.
What happens if my phone dies?
Then you're just kind of stuck.
Then we can't do the fast lane or the time saver.
Time saver. There's the greatest roller coaster that I've ever ridden. Lightning Rod. has a delayed opening.
This is our first time having to deal with this because every time we've come, it's open right on time. It may have closed a couple times throughout the day, but it's always open right at time, right on time. So we're gonna stick it out. Well, we ditched Elrod. We're gonna stick it out. Well, we ditched Elrod because we weren't sure how long it was gonna take. So we're just walking through the park, and we're gonna hit Blazing Fury first, right? So apparently Blazing Fury doesn't have their time savers.
Yeah, they don't.
So we had to stand in the peasant line.
Oh, it's fun.
So well, now we're doing Wild Eagle, but the time saver line was no shorter than the regular line.
A little bit shorter, but not much. But maybe a group shorter.
So far today, until we get Lightning Rod up and going, then it's not really that worth it so far.
Lightning Rod is open. Lightning Rod is open.
Lightning Rod's open. Ooh.
Lightning Rod is open. Lightning Rod is open. We are in line. You just look on that time saver thing, or not time saver thing, the thing that you look at to see the ride times. Click that.
It was 40 some minutes, and we walked like right up those steps right there. Is the station. So we're gonna save probably at least a half an hour.
So with Lightning Rod, assuming Lightning Rod's open for you guys, time savers, worth it for Lightning Rod for sure.
All right, so we just did 3 times in a row, and we're going for our 4th in a row, and a quick marathon, and then so we're only going to do it one more time right now.
Well, we're gonna do it probably like one more time, and then we're gonna go out eat and ride some other rides.
Yeah. So this is the longest line so far in our now 4th time riding this now.
Alright, so we were gonna go ride Lightning Rod for a 5th time, but it closed.
It broke down. Lightning Rod never breaks down. How did it break down?
And we were just sitting there waiting, and then we saw them have to get people off the train on the brake run. They had to evacuate people from the brake run, and that's gonna take a while, so we just figured we're hungry, so we just left the queue and we're gonna go out to the car and eat a little bit.
So it's about 1 o'clock. We just went to the car to eat, and so we're heading in for the next part of our day. And I mean, the park is open for another 5 hours, and
look, I already have 9,220, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25
he's got
steps.
a lot of steps.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a lot of steps in. And we also just saw Dolly Parton go by, I think.
We just saw a Rolls Royce.
And
It was Dolly Jung-un.
that's Shelby.
He's looking at cars.
Alright, so we just ate some food on the car. Now we're going to be riding Thunderhead.
All right, so the line for the regular line is kind of longer, I guess, but this is our line for the time saver. So it looks like we're saving a good amount of time with time saver.
Thunderhead twice. One in the back, one in the front.
And both times were nearly a walk-on. So the time saver probably saved us a little bit of time on this one as well.
Because the lines were, I mean, it would probably be a 20 to 25 minute wait for Thunderhead. Or how about 2 minutes with time saver? Alright, so the line from Mystery Mine regular line is super long.
It's 60 minutes, I just saw. And this is the time saver line. It's like 1:30 and it looks like, and it's a walk-up. It is a walk-up though.
So the dragonfly goes all the way around here and back there.
The dragonflyer line, you can see it here. I'll zoom in. I know that's, ooh, you see line all the way back there. Oh, wrong way. And this was, ooh, this was our line.
So in the morning, it didn't seem like it was gonna be worth it. But later on in the day, it gets real busy.
And it was actually worth it.
And it was definitely worth it.
All right, so now we're in line for Fire Chaser Express. That is the regular line, all down there, through all those switchbacks. And then here's our line. Actually, one of the longer time saver lines that we've run into today, huh?
Yeah. And
so you'll save, this is probably at least 45, 50 minutes. And this is probably maybe 10 to 15. So you'll save what, a half an hour to 45?
oh yeah, yeah. Keep it there, keep it there.
Oh, this one's me. That's Jesse. Oh, research project. That's no good. They got a bunch of eagles, and one time we were kind of hoping, like, well, not hoping that they're hurt, but hoping that they're only captive because they're hurt. And it turns out that they're unreleasable. Oh, so tired. The park's got an hour and a half left because it's about 4:30, and we came over and did a dizzy disc. That's like it spins and goes like this, ooh, and it makes you dizzy. So Milo's back there looking at ducks. He's talking to ducks. Yeah, we're gonna, like, I am tired because we've done a lot today and did a lot of walking. So we're gonna go do lightning rod one more time and then probably head out because we got a long, yesterday, this was such a short trip. We drove down here yesterday, over 7 hours driving down here yesterday. And now tomorrow, driving back another 7 hours after spending all day at the park today.
We just did lightning rod for a 6th time. Oh my god, so good.
Oh man, we are tired. It's 5:09. We got in 6 lightning rods, 2 wild eagles, 2 thunderheads, one dragon flyer, 1 Tennessee tornado, 1 mystery mine, 2 Fire Chaser Express,
1 that indoor ride that I always forget the name
Blazing
of.
Fury,
Blazing Fury,
and a dizzy disc. So all that in 7 hours.
Yeah, if we didn't have the time savers, we would have probably gone maybe 2 lightning rods and 1 of everything else.
If that, because what? Mystery Mine was 60 minutes.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not everything else.
And who knows if we would have even had the patience to wait in line for that long for some of these rides.
It would have been a lot worse.
Are they worth it?
Yes.
If you're
If you're
here
like-
for the coasters,
Yes.
then yes.
If you're here, yeah. If you're here for the coasters,
If you're here for the cinnamon bread,
if you're here for the cinnamon bread, then no, because you don't get. I don't think you get this stuff with cinnamon bread.
you don't get fast lane for cinnamon bread.
We're going to Cinnaholic, which is the greatest food of all time.
Good transition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the next morning. We didn't really wrap up anything yesterday, kind of. But it's Wednesday morning, 7:30. We're on the road back home. We were exhausted yesterday after we stopped at Cinnaholic and got back to the hotel. So that concludes the video.
And they're worth it.
Time Saver's worth it.
Time Saver's worth it.
Dollywood, once again, was a fun park.
Love Dollywood.
Love the
Go during
park.
pandemic,
Don't
though.
like the people. And that's about it. We will see you next time.
Bye.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Yeah, bye.
See ya.